Patti House is back, volunteer events coordinator with Friends of Fort D. They're having Fourth at the Fort, part of the big downtown celebration. Hi, Patti.
Good morning. How are you this morning?
I'm getting through, as I told you on the phone. I've been so sick, but I come to work anyway because that's just how my generation rolls. And you're the same way because you're here no matter what. So
Exactly.
yeah, Gen X, we're a heck of a crowd. Boomers and Gen X, we rule the world.
We're hard workers.
Mm-hmm. All right, so Fourth at the Fort, what you doing?
We'll be down there dressed in our period clothing. The guys will do their rifle demonstration, and we'll fire George the Cannon, our Civil War veteran. We're just excited to be down there. Like you say, the River Fest will be happening as we wind down. They'll be starting up downtown. Mm-hmm. So we'd love people to come out if you've never been and see the inside of the building as well, because it's closed when we're not there.
Yeah, and it needs to be because people are stupid. All right, so, I'm just sorry. That came out of my mouth so fast I didn't realize. I'm sorry. All right, because I've gone in there when you guys used to leave it open all the time, and I was like, wow, something's wrong with people. But, it's really, it takes you back when you go there. A lot of people, and I mention this every time, but we have new listeners and people who didn't hear you the last time, but that rock fort is not the actual fort. It's the land mass around it. And when I was a kid, that would have been a really good ice rink. So I've always wondered why you didn't fill it with ice in the wintertime so we could ice skate. But it's a fort because it's a land fort.
It is. It's the last of the earthen forts in Missouri. There were many in various cities. And it was saved by citizens of Cape Girardeau. Mm-hmm. And people always get the building confused with the fort. And why an earthen fort? And we always say, well, think about cannonballs. They're going to knock down a brick building. They're going to embed themselves in an earthen fort. So,
but it's not that deep. That's the part that's always freaked me out. So that's why I like to watch the reenactments, because once you get in there, it's deeper than it looks. But
exactly,
it doesn't look that deep, and people just think, well, what good would that have done? Keep you out of the line of fire, for one thing.
Yeah, exactly. And there were rifle pits too, which is what they used during the Civil War. They dig up some earth to protect themselves from the rifle fire.
Can you imagine being the guy who had to dig that? Because they didn't have a backhoe back then.
Right, and it was by hand. And again, it was by people from Cape Girardeau, loyal German citizens that joined the Union, and so it's a great place to come. Mm-hmm. We had visitors from the boat yesterday, from the Viking ship.
Nice.
Yeah, and always good questions. They're interested. They thank us for being there, which is very important because we're all volunteers. We've always been volunteers. Mm-hmm.
Why is it, Patti? Why are you so into this? Why are you such an avid volunteer?
I think it's partly because of preservation, partly because I want to save it, and partly, I'll be honest with you, it's all that I've learned about the individuals that were here during the Civil War that had a very small part but went on to be important people, and I think that's important to share. It's like the gentleman yesterday said to me, "Thank you," and I said, "Well, we're doing our best to try to keep this alive," and he said, "Well, history is important," and I think that is true.
It is true. And the people who walk through there, who are just out meandering and stuff, don't even realize that they're walking over an area that was a very active part of our history.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Fawn, you've been kind of covering this for a long time, because I remember when we first got started, you came and interviewed, and so we appreciate your help all these years.
I truly believe that history is what made us great. What we've done has gotten us to where we are, and we seem to be forgetting that in this world right now, that this is the greatest country in the world, and it came at a really, really big price. And Fort
It
D
did.
is commemorative of that throughout the years, and we have to keep it so that people understand. Kids probably are going to be less interested now than they will be in the future, not all, but some. And we need it to be there when they grow some common sense so they can understand how important it actually is.
At Memorial Day, we had 3 young men show up that wanted to dress out and be a part, and they were so excited.
That's so cool.
They were so excited.
You snag them for life.
And hopefully they'll come back again because, yeah, like you say, they're the ones that are going to keep this going.
Yep. And we need them to, and they will because of you and your husband working so hard to keep Fort D. This will be our last interview, Patti. I'm going to miss you.
I know. Me too, Fawn. And I wish you the very, very best in your new endeavor. And I hope you'll come and see us. And
I will.
I just appreciate you very much over these years.
Yeah, I appreciate you too. Patti House is the volunteers coordinator, Friends of Fort D. It's 4th at the fort, and I'm going to be off on the 4th. So I'm going to see if I don't know if Monkey's going to be back yet, but I really want him to see all the reenactors. He loves that kind of stuff. So, Patti, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Fawn.
You're welcome. Right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.